Hello, officer. What might be the problem? License and registration? Of course. Here you go. You're asking why did you stop me? I have no idea. Oh, I was over the speed limit. Well, there must be a mistake. I'm sure I was only doing 60. The speed on this road is 40? Oh no, I must have missed the sign. I'm really sorry about that. It won't happen ever again. I promise. You'll have to write me a ticket. No. We can't have that. I'm sure we can work something out. Get back in the car. I apologize. You just seem really tense. I can imagine how stressful your line of work is, and it can get quite exhausting dealing with uncooperative people. Oh, that will not be necessary. I'm only trying to help you. I can see clearly that you need some time to relax and unwind. But you have your guard up. You're always on the edge, and that can be very hard to maintain. You've grown so used to this way of life. You forgot that everyone needs some time where they can just let go. That's okay. I know you're just following your instincts right now. You believe I'm not cooperating with you, and that's why you've cuffed me. But all I'm truly doing is trying to help you. You're used to cuffing people and taking away their choices. But is that what you really want? How many times have you wished this was you? Being in charge can be unbelievably exhausting. And I see it in your face. I can see clearly that in your face. The burden of choice. The burden of control. That's not what you want. I can see how much my words are getting to you. I can see you struggling. I know it's hard. I know it's really hard for you to admit that you need a break. I know that there's a part of you that just does it on instinct now. It no longer understands why it's doing it. It's just conditioned to do it. Given your job and your role as a cop, you were trained on that idea that you have to have things under control. You had to be the one in control. But what if you don't want that right now? There is no harm in not being in control right now. We're only talking about a speeding ticket here. One I'm sure you forgot all about already. One that I know you have no idea when it happened. You don't even know why you have me cuffed. That seems so strange and so wrong. You should uncuff me, don't you think? You will uncuff me now. You're not in control here. I know it sounds strange to you, and your mind is still processing it, but it's the truth. You are not in control, and in a way that feels freeing. It feels like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. A weight you have no desire of feeling at all. You don't fully know what it is that started all of this, and you don't really care. You're so confused why you're holding these cuffs. It's not making sense to you, and that's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you. Let me take these handcuffs from you. You don't need those. You're not in control, so it makes no sense for you to hold these handcuffs. You're quite confused with the whole situation. You're wearing a cop uniform, had handcuffs and a badge. Why? Why did you have any of those? Especially since you're not a cop. How can you be a cop and not be in control? I'm the one in control here. I'm the one with the handcuffs, and I have full control of the situation. So it must mean I am the cop. It seems you've been impersonating a cop, and that's a huge offense. A uniform, cuffs, and a badge. You're in real big trouble here. I can't even allow you to keep this uniform. That's against the law, and you must take it off now. Take off your clothes. You don't need to understand what is actually going on. What you need to do is to listen to me and know that you are not in control. You've made a huge mistake when you pulled me over, and it's time I teach you a lesson. Look at you. Look at you naked and at my mercy. I told you we'll work something out. And that's exactly what we've done. You get to finally enjoy some time where you're free. Where you're free of the burden of being in control. Where you can finally, fully let go. And I get myself a cute little cop toy. I've caught a cop to play with, a naked cop. But oh, what's that? Are you turned on by this? You can't really deny it. Your body can't lie. And from what I see, it's clear to me that this is turning you on. Well, if that's the case, then I think I'll have a lot of fun with you. I'm the cop here, and you're only respond to me with "Sir." Do you understand? Say yes, sir. That's better. You were so stern and rigid just a few moments ago. Now look at you. Look at you squirming in place, with your legs rubbing against each other from how turned on you are. And all of that is simply because I took control away from you. You gave up control. Who knew you were craving this helplessness so much? Aren't you glad you ended up listening to me? But did you really have a choice? From what I can see, you didn't at all. Even if you acted all tough and in control. You were yearning for this. You needed this so bad. You needed someone to put you in your place. Oh, look at you shaking your head vigorously, agreeing with every word I say. I see how turned on you are, and how much you want me to play with you. But I have a better idea. Follow me. Here we are. Listen very carefully and do exactly what I tell you. Understood? That's a good wannabe cop. Now see this metal pole in front of you? I want you to wrap your hands around it. Now, start humping and grinding against it, feeling so sensitive, rubbing against this metal. Good cop. You don't stop grinding and humping until I say otherwise. So I'll be leaving now. I have other, more important things to do after all. But I'm not gonna just leave you there. I'm not cruel, you know. You'll keep on grinding against the pole until you come. Once you do, you will wake up and return back to normal. You'll find that I left the keys for the handcuff on the floor next to you. I'm sure you'll be able to reach them. And your uniform is back in the car. Obviously, you will not remember me at all. You will forget about me completely. You will delete any footage of me from your dashcam. And it'll be like I never existed. But this encounter will continue to live in your mind, while you have no idea what happened and how you ended up like this. You can't help but feel quite turned on and aroused. You can't help but feel quite turned on and aroused when you think of this. You remember this pleasure that is building up right now as you hump and grind that pole. Well, this has been really fun and all, but I'll be on my way now. So get lost in the pleasure like the good cop I know you are. Goodbye.